This is Hayes Q Jones, your DVD and Blu-ray baller on a budget, and this is HQ Videos for you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a current subscriber, what's up? You're greatly appreciated. Come on in, make yourself at home. You know the routine. This week takes me out to Goodwill, right in the Tampa, Brandon area. Able to find a very cool out-of-print complete series, HBO series of one of my favorite actors from the 70s and 80s. Have my Japanese import 3D pick for the week, my classic pick, Kino Lorber. So I have some bangers in here as usual. But before I get into what I picked up, not only do I collect movies, yes, I'm one of these weird, wild individuals. I actually watch them. And on a weekly basis, I like to share some of the things I've watched, either streaming on the Fire Stick, live in the theater with my family, or actual physical media. And this week, with 2 physical media and 2 streaming. The first one, physical media, this is the 2018 horror mystery thriller, Truth or Dare. This was directed by Jeff Watlow, produced by Laura Altman, written by Michael Reitz. This stars Lucy Hale, Tyler Posey, Violet Dean, Hayden Zito, and Sophia Ali. The plot behind this is a harmless game of truth or dare among friends turns deadly when someone or something begins to punish those who tell a lie or refuse the dare. And this is pretty cool horror picture, kind of on the level of Ring, Smile, Don't Breathe. Well, not so much Don't Breathe, but essentially they have this truth or dare contest, and eventually the dares get more dangerous, and when you don't tell the truth, these adverse things happen. Though it's not very gory, but it's more suspenseful, fun, not so much slasher killing though. So if you like the kind of fun horror but not so much blood and gore, you probably like Truth or Dare. My next film is a 2020 drama horror. This is a Hamilton book pickup, My Heart Can't Beat Unless You Tell It To. This was directed and written by Jonathan Curtis, produced by Jesse R. Brown. This stars Patrick Fugit, Ingrid Sophie Schramm, Owen Campbell, Moises L. Tovar, Judah Bateman. The plot behind this, Dwight and his sister Jessie reach a crossroads over what to do about their little brother. Thomas, a sickly child with a mysterious affliction. And this is a slow burner, but it's very interesting. Be very careful not to spoil anything. The kid has a very interesting condition which requires the brother and sister to do somewhat heinous things to keep him alive. And it's a very slow burn, but it's interesting to see what's going on, how they're dealing with this, and how they're just trying to live their own lives. It's a slow burn, and the illness is somewhat of a MacGuff. They never really go into the illness, but you kind of have an idea of what it is. It's an illness with no upside to it. But very interesting movie, very slow dramatic though, but interesting watch. So if you like that kind of slow drama, not so much scary horror though, but more horrific things that go on in the movie, check out My Heart Can't Beat Unless You Tell It To. My next film is something I watched streaming. This is a 2025 American fantasy action film, Dust Bunny. This was directed and written by Brian Fuller, produced by Basil Iwank. I'm guessing that's how I pronounce his name, Iwank. This stars Matt Milkson, Sophia Sloan, Sheila Adam, David Dashmalchian, and Sigourney Weaver. The plot behind this, 8-year-old Aurora lives in New York City with her parents. While she's lying on the fire escape at night, a firefly draws her attention to her neighbor in Unit 5B. Intrigued, she follows him to Chinatown one night and witnesses him kill a dragon. And this is such a cool movie. I really like this movie a lot. Probably one of the better movies I've seen for 2026, maybe 2025 also. Again, not to give any spoilers away, but imagine if you've ever seen the movie The Professional with Leon. It's that type of movie, but just imagine if someone like Burton. If Burton directed it, and it turned the profession into kind of a fantasy movie. It's tongue-in-cheek comedy, great action, and somewhat of a twist of an ending. Mad Nicholson is just one of those actors. He's masked, whatever movies he's in, he's the same actor. It's like very similar to Keanu Reeves, Jason Statham, Christopher Walken. Same actor, very likable, funny deadpan humor, but just with a Burton directing kind of flair to it though. But very cool movie, Dust Bunny. My last film is a 2026 survival action thriller film, Apex. This was directed by Baltasar Kormacur, written by Jeremy Robbins, produced by Ian Bryce. This stars Charlize Theron, Taron Egerton, and Eric Bana. You might know, I believe Taron Egerton was in the Kingsman, the Golden Circle of Kingsman. But the plot behind this, Sasha drives alone towards Wandara National Park, Australia, holding a lucky compass. A ranger warns her of a string of disappearances in that region. She has a tense encounter at the petrol station with two hunters who leave after a stranger intervenes. The stranger, Ben, gives Sasha two routes to reach the Grand Isle Narrows, with Sasha choosing the harder one, starting at Blackwater Bay. And this is your typical kind of survivor chase hunt movie though, but with a very atypical ending to it though. So very cool suspense, nothing fantastical, but the ending, I like the twist of the ending. One thing I'm curious about all these Netflix and Prime movies though, how do they actually make their money back? I mean, you already have subscribers. Do they anticipate more subscribers are going to join to watch this specific movie? I'm just kind of curious if anyone knows how Netflix and Amazon Prime are actually making these kind of semi-blockbuster movies without being in the box office though. Just my curiosity though. But Apex, very cool movie though. But again, Dust Bunny, that was the best movie I've seen in a while with a Tim Burton flair. Now, that's what I watched for the week. Without further ado, sit back, relax, have a drink of a smoke, and I'll catch you on the other end of this video.
We're back at the Black Cave. Back at the Black Cave. We are back at the motherfucking Black Cave. Have my pickups here from Goodwill. Have some pickups here from Cash America, Pawnshop. Along with that, I have my 3D pick for the week is a Japanese import. My Kino Lover pick, my classic pick for the week though. So have some bangers in here. Let me get these situated and I'll get you good people on your way. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna kick it off with what I picked up at Goodwill. We have the 10th anniversary, the complete series of Sports Night. Never seen this before, but what kind of sparked my interest, Bob Guillaume. I believe I started watching him when he was on a show called Soap. He played a butler for this rich family. Hilarious show. He was by far probably the smartest person on the show. He had a spinoff from that show, Soap, called Benson, where I believe he was like a butler or something like that for one of the governors of a very funny show, very funny guy. So hopefully this will be able to capture some of his talent. This is a Shout Factory release. And let me see. Season 1. This one, this 2. Season 1. Disc 3 and a bonus disc. Season 2. Disc 1 and disc 2, and the rest of season 2, disc 3, and a bonus disc. And you have a little booklet here. The Shop Factory did a pretty decent job with this. So if you've seen this show, let me know what you thought of it. Should this be my next show on my list of shows to watch? Sports Night. Next, from the Pawn Shop, Cash America Pawn Shop. Blind Buy, never even heard of this, but it has Jason Schwartz, Ben Stiller. So I'm a fan of Ben Stiller. It looked interesting for the price, couldn't pass it up. So the Mark P's Experience, and this is a Paramount release. Next, we have a television show that I've never heard of, the complete series of The Cape. This is a Universal release. Again, if you've seen this show, let me know what you thought of it or what you think of it, The Cape. Next, a Blu-ray I've been looking for, The Gentleman. Matthew McConaughey, Colin Farrell, Hugh Grant. I think I saw this streaming though. Pretty interesting show. Interesting movie, I should say, The Gentleman. And again, this is a Universal release. Have the Blu-ray and the DVD. We'll see if the code still works. Nice slip cover here. And get you in there. My Kino Lover pick. Cannibal Apocalypse with John Saxon. Really cheesy 80s sci-fi. Is it 80s? Yeah, 1980. You got the standard Kino Lorber backing and disc. My classic pick, which I also got from the Cash America, Game of Death with Wesley Snipes. I wasn't even aware that this came in on Blu-ray. I had the DVD for it, so very happy to upgrade. Watched it recently. Not a bad movie, not a great movie though. This is, I think, right at not too long after he had his IRS incident though. But decent action, decent suspense, so it's just an okay movie though. But I love my brother Wesley Snipes, aka The Real Blade. And these 4 I picked up at the pawn shop. And for those 4, I paid a whopping $2.96. So still balling on a budget. And my 3D pick for the week, this is the Japanese import Fantastic Four. First Steps. You have the, what's it over here? Nothing over here. None of this stuff works over in, well, that's not the code. But you have the 3D pick. I'll get the rest of these out here. You have the Blu-ray and the 4K. Fantastic Four. And this is my Goodwill pickup for the week. If you're familiar with the channel, this is where I separate the art from the plastic and the disc. Some of these might actually make the shelves. So let me get these situated and I will get you good people on your way. Hold on. I have everything scanned into my CLZ Movies app. C is in Cannibal Apocalypse, L is in Lake Placid 2, Z is in the Zookeeper. Let's knock this out. I have everything laid out, ready to be put back in its proper place. As usual, I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in, leaving comments. If you made this far in the video, smash the like, give me the big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you check out my Saturday collection video every Saturday, same place, same time. Other than that, may the best of your past be the worst of your future. Everyone, please be safe. Deuces.